I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been, you know?
Hello there. 你们今天过得如何呢? Because America has finally been unburdened by what has been while simultaneously being made orange again. Trump has won, proving that America completely so full of woke culture and is sick and tired of its lying, cheating, deceptive, shaming, brainwashing BS.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
And Trump's victory is a complete pimp slap in the face of all the Zinan Byron hating DEI Xiao Cai Hong who think they're elite and better than everybody else. And it turns out not just one but two of our predictions actually came true. So cue up that meme, please.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all.
Indeed, we did. And he won not because he's the best, but because she and every money-grubbing, warmongering, cheating politician who supported her are the worst. Although Trump may have won the election, he still might not even become president. Smoothly anyway. And today, I'm gonna show you exactly why. So get that popcorn ready and prepare for 第三季的美国烙赛真人秀。So in our last episode, we predicted that Trump would win Pennsylvania by 100,000 votes. Turns out we were just a little bit off, because as of right now, he is winning by over 170,000 votes. But there's still 3% left of those votes to count, so we'll have to see if it goes up or down. But there's one thing for damn sure. I'm proving left and right all over ya. I told you that niggas can actually do math. Kinda.
God damn, that was racist.
So if you've been watching our channel at least for the past couple of months, then you know that it is absolutely no surprise that Trump won this election. Because real talk, I've been shitting all over woke culture since before it was cool and before it was even profitable. But this extreme woke BS is exactly why this orange nigga took not only the presidency, but the Senate and possibly even the House. Because America wanted to send a very clear message.
We are not going back.
You know, most world religions have, but the woke stuff doesn't have, is forgiveness and redemption.
Yes.
Right? It has the excommunication part, but it doesn't have the forgiveness and redemption part. Most people recognize that even if you violate some fundamental moral value that I have, if you apologize and try to be a good person, we're going to be forgiving. We want people to be able to live together. There is this weird thing with the woke stuff where they'll go and say, well, I'm really sorry. They'll sort of prostrate themselves when they make an offensive joke or they do something they're not supposed to do, and they expect redemption, but no. They don't get forgiveness.
J.D. Vance, America's vice president-to-be. Now, it is no secret that initially, I didn't really like this fool. But after seeing him sit down for 3.5 hours unedited and talk that talk, I am completely flipped, yo. Well, tight and swan J.D. Vance the tier for nay. My man is a real one. He's cool, funny, clear, concise, and here he very articulately spells out exactly what is wrong with woke culture.
What they get is you need to do even more of what you've already done. It becomes this self-defeating, self-flagellating cycle. And I think that's what's most destructive about this is you can't be friends with people if you think they're only ever wrong. They can only ever wrong you.
Yeah.
And if they apologize, your response is not to say, oh, okay, I accept your apology. If your response is to say, no, I want you to apologize even more and even harder, that destroys human civilization.
That's right. In America, a lot of the Western world, and even Taiwan, if a public figure makes a remark or makes a joke that the woke mob doesn't like, they will label you homophobic, racist, misogynistic, and everything in between in a heartbeat, causing you to get canceled and even losing the ability to feed your own family over this nonsense. And the worst part is, the mainstream media cooperates with the liberal hive mind, deceiving and brainwashing the masses.
They're not going to learn. You have to beat them in a primary. That's your only hope. And so if you say it's super hard to beat them in a primary because of the lying sons of bitches on mainstream media, who will smear you to no end, who will fight harder against progressives and populists than Republicans or Donald Trump or anyone else, well, brothers and sisters, nobody said life was fair. So we got to go fight that mainstream media. We got to destroy that mainstream media that is filled with lies on top of lies about how the politicians are so honest and the donors have no control over policy. They have 100% control over policy. Everyone in mainstream media is a liar who goes, oh, well, here's a bill. Well, I'm not going to talk about the donors at all. Oh, I think they're having an ideological debate. Oh, look at that. The donor class won the ideological debate again, but I won't call them the donor class. I won't tell you that it's corporate Republicans and corporate Democrats that are playing good cop and bad cop against you the entire time. So these Democratic leaders are the most useless people on earth. If they're not all fired, the Democratic Party is out of its mind. Snap out of it. So if you don't fire them, you have no one to blame but yourself.
Now, most of you already know who this guy is, but just in case you forgot, this is Cenk Uygur, the owner and co-host of the ultra-left, The Young Turks. And his co-host Anna has pretty much already jumped ship. And after hearing about Trump's win, this valiant Schauzheilung defender of the left completely lost his shit and ripped mainstream media a new asshole. Because he finally realized what we have been saying all along. The mainstream media and Hollywood are straight up whack.
I'm not here as a celebrity. I'm not here as a politician. I'm here as a mother who cares deeply about the world my children and all of our children live in.
Like this one, standing up there, barely believing a word that comes out of her own mouth, trying to tell the world that Snow White is brown and the Little Mermaid is black, all the while covering up her husband's evil deeds with the diddler. Hypocrisy at its finest. And then there's the issue of woke culture and video games, turning popular characters into their own disgusting woke-ass avatars.
Should I do it? I mean, every single option makes me transgender. There's no option not to be transgender. It says makes me trans. This one does, and this one. I don't know why I have to be trans, guys. I can't. Guys, I don't know what to do. Forced transgender. This is what Donald Trump was talking about.
This goofy madness is exactly why the orange man has unburdened us from what has been. Because this unchecked madness has now infiltrated the very space that young people love the most, video games and movies. And once the exit polls come out in the next couple of days, I'm sure we'll find out that a large majority of his votes came from young folks. And they send a very clear message.
Fuck you!
But even with all of this, the woke madness has not come to an end. After all, there's still at least 40% of America who are completely trapped by the woke mind virus. And if there's one thing we learned from 2017, it's that even if Trump becomes president again, things can still get really crazy.
What did you say?
Nope, I didn't stutter. If he becomes president again. Because right now, technically, he's only president-elect. And I've got a crazy-ass conspiracy theory that will show you exactly why he might not even get sworn in. Okay, so like I mentioned before, Trump has not only won the presidency, but Republicans have won the Senate and possibly even the House. And that's nice, that's great, it's cool. But what's even more important is that this is Trump's last dance, making him OP as fuck. And it also makes him very politically dangerous to the Democrats. And if it's one thing I know about them for sure, is that these niggas do not play fair. So as president-elect, aka not yet president, my man Trump faces some very serious challenges. A 34+ felony count, an appearance in court later this month. This guy is breaking historical records left and right. And where the Democrats missed their shot this time, they just might be about to reload. They're gonna come at this fool with everything.
Elections are decisions. You decide to win. I decided a while ago that Donald Trump will never set foot in the White House again.
And they mean it, yo. Don't forget, this man has already been shot and almost shot at again. And I think it's only a matter of time before someone comes in to finish the job. This time from the inside. So here's what I think. Within the next few months, just before his inauguration, they will try it again. But this time, it's gonna be on a much larger scale. Because keep in mind, nearly half the country is pissed about his win. And they all think he's a Hitlerian fascist. You know, because the media said it, so it must be true.
It was all bullshit.
And I bet finding a couple of Lee Harvey wannabes won't be too difficult. But I hope for the future and sanity of America that I am completely, totally wrong. But one thing is for damn sure, the next 4 years of American political history are gonna be jintai as fuck. And you can be for damn sure we at Hachita will be here to talk shit about it every single time it goes down. So here are two big black middle fingers to mainstream media. Thank you guys for all of your support this far. We love you, we appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace!